Homecoming? I didn't realize that was like a Spider-Man product. Anyway, welcome to the next episode of Heartland Dojo Saga. Dahlia hanging out with all of her friends, waiting for the creators to reboot the universe yet again because they can't decide what kind of show they're trying to make. Because that's a sign of a good product. Then again, to be devil's advocate, at least it's proof of an ever-changing mind that has so many opportunities. Proves that Spooky's not just trying to tell the same story over and over again, right? And has no creative ideas whatsoever. It's the opposite side of that coin. Oh, jeez. Flashback. Exceeds dimension. Ever notice how much of Unleashed really is, like, previously on when you think about it? That's a nice translation of the Obelisk Force.
But you can't hide, Xyz scum. Ancient Gear Giant, attack now!
Gulp.
Destroyed. What?
Topia.
Soul destroyed. You still think they can be trusted? After everything they've done to our dimension, to our home, to Topia? I told you, Ace. I told you. It's your choice. And you chose incorrectly.
Now die!
Still think that they can be our friends? After all this? Topia, I thought you thought. Of course. It's always about what you...
Topia, I didn't think. You never do.
It's the best way of thinking. Nobody else should think otherwise. You are so selfish. What did you call me? I said you're selfish. I've been waiting.
You.
Boy, can't enjoy my toy.
Ravage.
No, please.
Really did go full toy man in the Gacha universe. The scars of what he did are still alive. Then again, if I was mind controlled like that, yeah, there's gonna be scars.
The importance of our dimension, the good of our people. Maybe you'll thank me when you're older. Honestly, you were the easiest thing to trick. You just wandered off into the arena thinking I was still on your side. Really are a gullible little punk. Must have forgotten to card this one. Got surprised. Blends into the background just like the rest of the...
So much trauma for Ace.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Please! I don't want to do this anymore! Stop it! Stop it!
Ace has got so much on the plate to begin with. Just adding more and more trauma.
You don't want to play? Then, what was it you said to me? Oh, yes, that's right. I will break you! Ah!
I thought he was gonna go full. I know this isn't the time for a joke, but Toy Story, I don't want to play with you anymore. But yeah, Ace has got so much trauma to deal with. It's just, he had to go through so much of season 2 and 3, and now he's here. Home sweet home. Well, he brought Bit along at least, so he's not completely alone. Oh, other Bit went after him. He didn't really plan on that part. So again, for those who need a quick recap, Blur was able to save them, and they got onto Nanix's back, and then they teleported away to where they are now. Because, yeah, Ace went to a place where he thought he was safe, and Bit knew where that would be. There was only one place. I believe the yellow-haired guy was supposed to be frickin' Ridley. Because there's not really many other possibilities it could have been, really. That's one that needed a bit more... It didn't look more... Yeah. I think that's supposed to be Nephilis, but I also don't know who that could be. Probably a new character. Wait, no, the purple one would have been Viper because of the glasses, whereas the yellow one, I guess, would be Mephiles. We're still gonna have to get some used to some gacha designs, but hey, it's only gonna get easier with time, right? The Heartland Dojo, Xyz Dimension.
Home. Oh, Ace, you weren't kidding about this place. It's beautiful. Thanks again for coming with me, Bit. But are you sure you don't want to return to Phoenix University? I mean, the others could use the extra help.
It's still crazy to me how far ahead he planned a Heartland Dojo saga. Like back in season 1. Ridiculous.
Ravaging his gang. I'm pretty sure they can handle things on their own for a while.
They have a god on their side, they'll be fine.
A bit more important to me right now. Although I'm not really sure how welcome I'd
Although Alfredo did sum up this series in a bit of a nutshell. Ace's no good, very bad day. More or less, it's not wrong.
You can't do this to me! Well, at least it was when I first left. Don't look at me, pal. I'm just a messenger. Though I was just playing around with you earlier.
Shark's back!
Again, I'll do far worse.
Not a one and done. He could show up some more.
Oh, this is the best news! Mr. Shark! Shark? Oh, hey kid. Oh, wow! I didn't know you came back this early. Oh, how have you been? Well enough. What about you? I thought you were helping the Lancers with something. Well, I just needed a break. Job takes a lot out of you. This is Bit. He's one of my colleagues. Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
No!
Oh.
Lies.
Oh, I knew I recognized that voice. Yes, you should. We met in Synchro. Well, I didn't recognize you then.
So basically you could recognize a voice from that long ago.
You're Reginald Castle, one of the legendary duelists who helped fend this dimension during the war. Yeah, sure, whatever. Sorry.
I was in the background.
Hold on. You two know each other? Sort of. He helped me and Hugo escape some Evo grunts. Oh, I remember. Back when Havoc tricked us. Exactly. I forgot to thank you for that. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Castle. Honor's all yours. And I prefer Shark. Sorry, kid. I'd love to catch up with you sometime, but I'm just going into town for a moment. The old man will be here shortly.
I just love seeing all the little characters'
Okay,
interactions.
it was nice meeting you again, Mr. Shark. Thank you for helping my friend a few months ago. Hey, he's lucky I cared more about those chumps than I did him.
Probably true. Again, another benefit of gacha, we can have all the characters together in one spot rather than point it, face cam. I know, again, it's a limitation of live action, I don't have a monocle against it directly. Just prove that gacha was the correct way to go moving forward.
He only talks about it to the sensei, though.
Nothing but benefits, really.
Well, then he must be good with people.
The only downside is getting used to the new style, of course, but
no idea.
There was that too.
Hello, Ace, my little Robin.
That's inevitable. Topia and Ace. Before the mask, too.
So, how long have you two known each other then? Most of my life. My parents were killed during the war, so I was raised here. It doesn't really bother me, though. I was only 3 at the time, so I don't remember them that well.
Effectively a father
Sensei,
figure.
Topia,
and a mother figure, to boot.
Here are, well, the biggest family I've ever had. Topia. Indeed, it is a shame what happened to him. I feel both soul-crushed that he could do such a thing, and disappointed that I never realized sooner. Anyway, I can see that you've gotten a few new faces around here. Who's this?
Although knowing developments, maybe you should have.
Assistant. She's only come here a few weeks ago.
That's right, so I wanted another figure. My mistake.
The sensei has told me a lot about you. Hello.
I remember an important part about her, but I ain't giving spoilers.
That's personal. I just needed help and a job, I suppose. Luckily, the sensei was kind enough to offer me one. Oh, well, don't worry about it being personal. After all, anyone the sensei trusts is welcome here. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what's your name? I mean, I know you're the sensei, but sensei who?
Oh, yes, bless me, where are my manners? Sorry, it's Sensei Kamea. Kamea? As in Kamehameha?
Yeah, right? If I had a nickel.
Yes, I suppose my family was quite fond of Dragon Ball Z at some point in the past.
We liked it so much we decided to name our entire family after it. That's how names work.
What? Sorry, it's just that's the first time I've heard you laugh. I didn't think you were capable of it. I mean, who do I look like? Draco Greendale? Draco Greendale? Who's that? Oh, you would love him, Sensei. He's one of our colleagues.
This is in
In
the
fact, I
background.
think you would love to meet Mr. Shark. He's always been obsessed with
Another
legendary
benefit of
duelists
the
and
mini-series is
tales
you
of
can
old.
get to
During
glimpse
weekend
at all
nights,
the
we gather
characters
around
in
and he tells
gacha
us
form
some
and get used to them a little
incredible
quicker.
stories about some of the older years of Duel Monsters. They were great. I mean, I've heard stories and scenarios that I could hardly imagine. Oh, is that so? Who else do you work with? Well, there's Yugioh. He's a very kind duelist, although he's normally very timid and keeps to himself.
Yep.
It takes a while for him to trust someone. Then, there's Percy, our main manager. He's a very kind man.
The hair
And then
screwed me
there's
up.
this bounty hunter who helps us out every now and again.
Blur's easy.
Blur, Are you still mad at him? Well, considering the stupid plan he had on the last mission we were on.
Yeah, and how quickly it
That's the last
backfired.
time I take pointers from a bounty hunter, let me tell you. Let alone rely on emergency teleports that don't even work half the time.
Yeah.
These people sound like nice men. I would be honored to meet them sometime. We'll give you our recommendation when we head back. I'm sure Draco would love to come here. Like I said, he's always been fond of this sort of thing. Yeah, but you'll have to do it, Bit. I don't think I'll be going back. Why ever not? It was just too stressful.
Doesn't feel suited
I'll
for
just have
war.
to find a different Duel Monsters career. Ace, my dear
Different
little
from
rabbit,
saving the
what
world.
happened?
All of them.
A lot.
Yeah.
Tell me everything.
Okay, well, it all started when I was born. Not that much of everything.
Ace. You told him everything, didn't you, Bid?
Yes, starting at my conception. Not.
He knows you better than everyone. And I think you need to talk about this. It's alright. It's hard to keep a secret from you, isn't it, Sensei? Well, I know this sanctuary like the back of my hands. And
That's new.
everybody in it. I could tell something was wrong the moment you decided to visit me. And I am deeply sorry, Ace. You've suffered so much from your time with the Lancers. I can understand now why you choose to step down. That wasn't the only reason why I decided to come back. Topia gave this
One
to
for
us
all
before.
dragon. The cards flashing by in the intro really was
He said he
impressive in
wanted to
that
find
part too.
someone who was truly worthy enough to
Make it look
wield
an
it.
actual anime opening.
And I just don't think it was me. Maybe he meant Bit, or perhaps Yugioh. Regardless, I just wanted to return it to you until you could find someone else who can properly wield it. Anyway, it's been a long trip. I'm just going to get some rest. Do you really think that you're not able to wield this card? At the risk of sounding disregarding, have you not yet attempted to summon it?
Nope. Not
No.
even once.
Not really, but
And again, he only
I
had
think
like
he had-
one duel in season 3.
you know how fickle One for All Dragon is, right? All too
Mind you, that
well.
was because he
But
vanished like
you'll
halfway
never
through
know
it
if
to get
One
here,
for All
but still.
Dragon has your trust unless you summon it for yourself. Well, I don't want to find out. Why not? Because I'm scared to. During our last mission, I got angry. More angry than I've ever felt in my entire life. I felt just like Topia. I didn't like what I saw, and I don't want to go through that again. If the dragon deemed Topia unworthy for acting like that, then it'll deem me unworthy too. I don't need to know the answer, and I don't want to go back to that island. Anger, you say? That doesn't sound like you. Of course, all of us get angry. It's a natural human response.
Indeed.
But you never seem like the type to lash out.
Well, give him what...
You've always tried to cheer someone up, put a smile on their face. Even Reginald. My boy.
Well, after what he went through with Ravage, anyone would snap. Just extreme stress and making him feel guilty no matter what the outcome was.
Yes, that's right. Duel me, and we shall see if you have this anger which you were afraid of.
I'm glad they moved it here, because if they moved it to the ledge, he could pull a Seto Kaiba and duel his kingdom, if you know what I mean.
Academy. Indeed. I can imagine it would be quite boring, looking at castles all day. Well, there's also a... Wait, how did you know I have my ways?
I was listening. You forgot you were telling me, too, about everything.
No, I warn you, my child.
That would be the cover story, anyway.
I am going to do my best, but that's only because I want to see your reflection. I know.
I like that the thing comes down.
Where's his dual pad? It's right there on his face. We call it a dual visor. It's similar to those dual
I remember in the Dragonverse, Nicolas Cage plays all the Dragonverse characters. Wait, no, sorry. In the universe of Unleashed, we'll just call it, for simplicity, the YDU. Nicolas Cage plays all the other Yu-Gi-Oh fans show characters.
Be careful what you wish for. I draw. Since I have no monsters on my field,
That's
I can
Nicolas Cage's
special
present.
summon Tatsukumo Gardener in defense mode. This monster prevents you from searching cards outside your draw phase.
Oh,
I
great.
place 2 cards face down and end my turn. Okay. It's my move. I draw.
Let's see what these Nexo ninjas can do.
I'll start by setting 4 cards face down. Then, I normal summon Nexo Ninja Pyrus. I activate his special ability. Pick a card. Any card.
Which means, I don't think about it with the background thing.
You've set.
That just means...
I'm just messing with you. Yes,
A
I'll
little
give the
joke.
only card in your hand.
If Nicolas Cage in the background, that means that this guy's either a Nicolas Cage fan, or he sold out and is now having advertisements in his dojo. Gotta pay those bills somehow. At least he hasn't put the advertisements all over his ring.
I didn't really...
That would be obnoxious. Imagine some company just putting advertisements all over their ground to an obnoxious degree and on their tables and stuff. That'd be obnoxious.
Trap card open. Tatsukumo discovered. Now, by sacrificing Tatsukumo Gardener, I can take both your monsters with him. Oh no!
Jerkwad.
But there's more. Since Tatsukumo Gardener was destroyed by a card effect, I can summon 2 Tatsukumo monsters straight from my deck.
Sandal and Lantern.
There's nothing
They're
I can
basically
do.
yokai. It's a yokai archetype.
Impressive. With just one move, he's flipped the switch.
You ever played Yokai Watch? It's that.
Seen anything yet?
More or less. I haven't played Yokai Watch.
Sensei said he was going to duel his best. Wait, you don't mean... No. Let's see how you handle this. These two
level 4s.
Open the overlay network. From an ancient world where hope is needed for survival, I awaken the most powerful of beasts. Come forth and go beyond. Xyz summon One for All Dragon.
I'm glad One for All got some new artwork in order to show its some animation.
Turn 2 and he's already brought out One for All? I know.
It needed
I'm
it.
surprised he didn't bring it out.
Especially
turn
since he
1.
wasn't brought out much.
Ace, be
In fact, I
careful.
don't think he was brought out at all
You should
season
listen
3.
to your friend, child, because now I'm using
Dang.
One for All's special ability. By using the both overlay units, his attack points rise to 9,000.
Damn!
One for All. Attack Ace directly. Detroit. Neutron. Destruction.
I just hope One Piece has a better ending than My Hero Academia. Then again, the ending of They All Lived Happily Ever After the Heroes Won is all you have to do. Subjection.
No matter how many times I see it, I just can't help but stare. Sorry, Sensei, but I do in fact listen to my friends. That's why I had Nexo Ninjutsu Art of Teleportation. This trap summons a Nexo Ninja monster from my graveyard. So, thanks to Pyrus, I'm still in the game. You better
Nicely
have
played.
some sort of backup plan. Otherwise, this duel will be shorter than you think.
Because he takes burn damage.
Of course I do, my child. I activate
One for all
my
is like a
second
power
trap
bond.
card, holding out for a hero. As long as this trap is on the field, One for All can keep his attack boost. Furthermore, I don't take any damage from his effect.
Great.
I end my turn. Oh dear, wasn't expecting him to pull a move like that. I better draw something good. I'd rather not bet on One for All missing a second time.
Nope.
It's my move. I
Not a good
draw.
plan.
Perfect. I summon Nexo Ninja Beast. Then I activate my set card, Nexo Ninja Go. This lets me take the Aquos in my graveyard
I get the
and call her
reference.
to action. Furthermore,
I'm back.
Since she was special summoned, I can give up the ninjutsu arts card I activated on the previous turn to draw 2 cards.
Oh, nice.
As
Give a
long as I
little Edo
discard
Pro
one.
look there. Nice. Still got green and Jade Dragon mode. Nice though that didn't disappear even after the element booster.
I now overlay level 4 Nexo Ninja Beast and Aquos.
You don't have one for all yourself anymore.
Summon my new favorite monster. Come forth, Nexo Ninja Green.
Hello!
Quite nice, my child. He reminds me a bit of you. I activate Green's special ability. By using up an overlay unit, I can add another ninjutsu arts card to my hand. Then, I'll equip the Nexo Ninja Foresight Blade. Battle!
Oh.
Green, attack the One for All dragon! What? Where's this going?
It's called a spell
I
effect.
assume you're going to use another one of your face-down cards? No, I don't need them, because with the power of the Foresight Blade,
It's
my
got a
monster can
face.
see into the future, bypassing your monster's attack and destroying him automatically.
Nice!
So, Ninja, go!
Bye! Well done! Took out the one
I
for all
end my
dragon.
turn.
Maybe a monster of
my
ancient
young
myth
Robin,
and legends, but
but
it's
you're not
still a
done with
monster,
one for all
not a
yet.
god.
I summon Tatsukumo Fiddle. I activate his
Oh,
special
Fiddle
ability.
DD.
By tributing him, he can play a sorrowful tune that will summon One for All back from the
Surprised
graveyard.
you know, knowing S card,
No
surprised you
overlay
didn't try to
units,
go
I
for
might add.
Cricketune
I
there.
can fix that. By tributing Holding Out for a Hero, I can attach 2 monsters from my graveyard to One for All as overlay
I'm
units.
nuts.
Just so I can once again use his special ability. Go, Heroes Cowling! And now, that sword won't work because of One for All's immunity. But don't worry,
Crap.
I still have a way of preventing myself from taking damage.
Of course you
I
do.
equip One for All with the spell card Detroit Neutron Destruction.
It is nice to see One for All get
Acts
some
the
more
same as
support
my
cards,
trap card,
though.
Holding out for a hero.
Again, legendary
Only
card.
difference,
I also like how
when
the
One
Detroit
for All
looks like
leaves
it's...
the field,
because the
then
hand's
and
cut off,
only
it
then
is
do
the
I take
hand.
damage. But One for All shall do everything in his power to assure I don't. Go! Attack Nexo Ninja Green! Only you don't. I activate Foresight Blade's ability. You can't. Its other ability. By tributing it, I can activate a Nexo Ninjutsu Arts card from my hand. I play Decoy. Now, not only is my monster not destroyed, but the damage I take is cut in half.
That'll be long enough to hold on to it. Topia. He's getting flashbacks. Again. Selfish.
How can you help anyone when you can't even help yourself? What? I said you didn't hurt yourself, did you? There's no solid mass, remember? You're fine. You just overreacted. I'm
We're
alright.
still getting to him.
Come on then. Let's keep going. Very well. I place 1 card face down and end my turn. Right. Here goes. Wait. Could this mean I...
Potential combo.
Oh, Sensei. You're in for a real surprise now.
Oh, am I?
Oh. Am I? Does this mean you're going to summon your own One for All dragon, perhaps? No. I have something even better. First, I'll use Green's ability once more, using up an overlay unit to add a ninjutsu arts card to my hand.
We can't see it, so it must be
Speaking
important.
of which, I think I'll activate one now. my Nexo Ninjutsu Art of Freezing. Now, One for All's attack points are frozen in half.
Nice. Now make it easy
I'll
to
also
kill.
activate my set card, Nexo Ninjutsu Art of Terraforming, and I declare Xyz. Lastly, I'll make sure Green is prepared before he goes into battle with your dragon again. I activate the spell card, Element Booster!
Now here we go. Time for dragon mode.
But if what they told me was true, then... Now,
The
with
master
this spell
seems
card,
to know
I
something
can
about
build the
this
overlay
element
network again.
booster.
Rank up Xyz
Keep that in
Evolution.
mind.
Behold, Nexo Ninja J Dragon Mode!
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Combination, child. But I'm sad to say that your monster is not strong enough. Not yet, anyway. When this card is Xyz summoned, I can take a ninjutsu arts card in my graveyard and activate it. I'll choose the one I discarded earlier, my Nexo Ninjutsu Art of Power. Now, not only does Jade gain an extra 1,000 attack points, but when it battles your monster, the damage inflicted is doubled.
Ooh, a whopping 200.
100 of it. No, I mean all 4,100 of it.
What are you talking
What?
about?
You see, when Jade battles a monster, I can use up an overlay unit to give him 1,000 attack for every ninjutsu arts card I control.
I forgot I could do
That's
that.
over 8,000 attack points. And with that trap card's effect, that's about 8,200 points of damage. Sorry, Sensei, but this duel is over. Go! Jade Blade of Justice!
Nice shot. Strike that dragon down. No damage.
What? But how? Just a little trap card. It's one of the classics.
Defense straw.
Ugh.
Funny thing of that thing as a
Don't worry,
classic,
kid.
but it's
He's
true.
still lost. After all, he takes damage equal to One for All's attack. No, he doesn't. What? How? This is how. I have Tatsukyumo Lantern in my graveyard.
He half failed
By
safe.
summoning it to the field, it nullifies the damage I take. You
He
knew that would
swallowed
happen?
it.
This isn't the first duel I've seen my sensei in.
He had a
Most
shark
of his
or
moves.
vacuum too.
I place one card face down and end my turn.
Oh, we saw it.
turn.
Not a good sign. But, hey, at least he was doing everything he could right. Nice little gauge of showing life points and all of that in the field.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that you managed to survive that one, hey, Sensei?
I am the sensei for
Well,
a reason.
I know I definitely was when you brought out that monster. I'd never seen a Nexo Ninja like that before. Where did you get that Element Booster card? I don't know, actually.
That text
I
in the
just
corner by the J
drew it
Dragon
from my
mode.
deck. I don't even remember putting it in. It probably had something to do with that monster Blur found. Well, he did say you'll know when you use it. Well, unfortunately, I've seen enough. I'm ending this duel now. I activate the spell card Twin Twisters. By discarding a card from my hand, I can destroy 2 cards on the field.
Dang it.
Goodbye to your terraforming and face down. No! Now I activate the spell card Tatsukyumo Garage Sale, which lets me add another Tatsukyumo monster from my deck to my hand. I shall now summon my monster of choice, Tatsukyumo Parasol.
Now to build the
Why not
overlay
have a
network.
fiddle? You could summon back One for All. Come now, young ace. You didn't think I would solely depend on my strongest monster now, would you?
Not a
I now
one-trick
overlay
pony.
my 2 level 4 monsters. I call to the field the most skilled
Nice
warrior
shot.
of this ancient land. Xyz summon Tatsukyumo Kappa Blader. He may be weak,
This is essentially his ace.
but not for long. Thanks to Parasol's ability, my monster gains 500 attack for every overlay unit he has upon summon. Battle! Kappa Blader, face off against the J Dragon mode. What?
Equal
Oh, yes,
stats.
that's right. It has been a while since you've seen Kappa Blader in action. Then let me remind you of his special ability. By using up an overlay unit, J Dragon mode's attack and defense points are swapped.
Crap.
It's over.
Sensei won without losing a single point.
Although I will admit, I did enjoy the challenge myself. But now I shall claim my prize. Kappa Blader, end this duel! Antique Blade Assault!
It's a good shot. And the dragon mode is over too. It's got a tie and now a loss. I guess it just does prove, though, that just because you have the element booster doesn't guarantee you're going to win. It's something, I guess, but it's not a broken card or something like that. It's not like an I win button.
Ace? Oh, hello. Sorry for throwing off like that. I just...
Sorry, just the way they just come up like that.
To be alone.
S-Code has improved more with the gacha and stuff, but...
The Skybat deck which you played
still things to do.
reflected your free spirit. But now that you have been through such hardships, you want to try and act more mature, more adult.
And that's why you play with Legos.
More adult cards. The time with the Lancers hardened your heart. And your recent actions has made you petrified of what you could become. Am I right? You got all that from your duel? It's what he does.
He's a sensei for a reason.
The duelist, young bit. Every card, every decision they make is a reflection of their very soul. I could imagine Topia went through something similar before reuniting with you. He switched his deck to Masquerades when he felt disgraced.
It kind of doesn't come out of nowhere.
He felt ashamed of himself for what he had done. He wanted nothing more than to hide, go into the shadows. He thought it'd be best if the world didn't remember him. And just like you when changing decks, he started to suck. For him, then this copy of One for All Dragon would still be in Ridley's hands. Sensei, how do you feel about Topia? To speak the truth, more or less the same as before. But he still chose to do the right thing in the end.
And that stands for something.
He deserves to rest in peace. Ace.
May have been a torturous path, but in the end, he came on the bright side.
I shall not force you to return to the Lancers. Not right now, at least. What do you mean? Well, I'm not implying that you should return. But unless you face your demons soon,
they
may
very
consume
well
haunt you for the rest of your life.
And is that what you want? Is it?
For now, though, take as much time as you need. Thank you, Sensei. Oh, Bit, listen, you don't have to stay because of me. I think the others might need your help. You know, Yugioh said something similar to me a few months ago. You know what I said? I said we're Lancers. We stick together. I think the others can handle things on their own for a little while at least.
Oh yeah, they can.
After all, you brought me this far, didn't you? Thank you.
A friend supporting a friend to the bitter end.
Good night.
He knows this means more to Ace than anything else.
You have a loyal heart, young Bit. Thank you, Sensei. Oh, by the way, this question's been bugging me for a while. Every time I've heard about One for All Dragon, I always hear the saying, there are 9 copies in all the world. You and Ace already have 2, so where are the other 7? Well, I'm afraid I can't tell you, because even I don't know the answer. Perhaps we'll learn of those stories someday.
We will. We will. Or at least one of the stories, but no spoilers. And that's where we end the episode. It's a good piece for Ace. Lets him show, well, he still got some trauma from Season 3, but after what he went through, yeah, I think I would have too. Wouldn't we all, after all that stuff we got put through? Oy, oy, oy. Just, poor bastard, poor dolt. No. Well, at least he's got Bit there to support him and be with him, so he has someone to rely on than just the Sensei. Not that the Sensei's bad or anything like that, but it's always good to have to know there's a friend there who will be with you through thick and thin. Ace and Bit do make a good combo, supporting each other like that. One may be a bit more of a grouch, but the other one's looking on the bright side. They complement each other well. And I understand what Ace is going through after all that what happened and how he feels basically like just an extra member of the party. Why stay? Why not just, like, leave? Why go through all of this if you don't feel like you're contributing much? But clearly as Ace now, he is contributing, and that's just what matters in the end. He's a member of the team, and without him, we would stand less of a chance. It does sometimes feel like Ace could have been removed from the party, and not much would be lost. But without him, we don't have someone to look on the bright side of things, and without him, there's one less people fighting against the organization, and we're even more screwed, because we already lost Jones Turner, we can't afford to lose more people. I mean, other granted, they don't know that at the time. They'll catch up with that in Season 4, probably. I can't tell you for sure yet. Ugh. Anyway, yeah. Good duel for the Sensei, too. Gets to show off his strength and his power and what he can really do. And his deck is pretty neat in its own way. I like his little dual gazer thingies in order to see the field and his cards and all that stuff. It's really dang neat. And how he used the One For All Dragon is cool too. Like the little One For All support cards, they're nice. Just to see that just because he's a card of legend and myth and all that stuff, doesn't mean he shouldn't get support after all. He could use an extra couple cards to help out with that. And it also goes to show that just because you have One For All Dragon doesn't mean you have an I win button. You shouldn't solely rely on that card. Much like how Element Booster isn't an instant win card, it also shows that One For All Dragon, while strong, needs some help. Because it can be a bit of a glass cannon, so to speak. And yeah. A good way to get introduced to the dojo as well, to introduce like Ace's life with this and how he feels with Topia. Not to mention everything he went through with Ravage. Of course, going to be scars left over, and it sets up the dojo a bit more to see his past life and all he went through and all that other stuff. So, yeah, this is a really strong, good episode for, the pretty much the first real episode of the Heartland Dojo saga, in which case we actually start in the Heartland Dojo. Yeah, it's a good introduction episode for the dojo itself in that regard. And yes, it's very good. Alright, so it's got a strong start. Also, I figure I might as well get this one out of the way. I saw in a previous episode that there was where after he gave a comment, a question of the day he already gave, he left a comment. So the comment was essentially like, "What do you think is the worst duel of the original Yu-Gi-Oh series?" And to that, I'd have to say, I don't know if this is statistically the actual worst, but probably the most frustrating to me, looking back, would be Joey versus Merrick, just because the outcome, everything was set up so well, because you look back and you watch Yugi versus his Joey when Joey was brain controlled by Merrick, and see that, like, Merrick could mind control everyone, but not Joey. Joey was his kryptonite. Yes, Joey could get hypnotized for a while, but in the end, he broke through. Wheeler's will was too strong. It was setting up the fact that he was the one person Merrick couldn't break. And in the end, he was broken. If it truly is because of Japanese viewers weren't a big fan of Jonouchi, I mean, I get it. At least the author is listening to the fan base and their response and all that, and not just, like, gonna do whatever they want anyway. But it's still like, damn, it just seems like this was such setup, and now we'll never see that payoff. What could have been? I mean, now we kind of know, because apparently they got leaked of what the Yugi versus Joey finals were going to imply, which is interesting in its own right. But damn, what could have been? What could have been? Oh well, he's got an interesting TGS what if out of it, I guess. Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes you don't live in the timeline where stuff happens, I guess. Sometimes those stories are told to their completion, or something to that effect. But yeah, that's one's the most frustrating to me anyway. But I guess you have to go with, like, what's the actual worst duel was? Mai versus Jean-Claude Magnum. It's great that Mai got an episode, I guess, and she got to duel a bit more and get her, like, only on-screen win. But, well, it's until the Orichalcos arc. But my point is more that, like, she beat some random nobody playing the worst ninja deck. And I already think ninjas aren't a very good archer to begin with. That thing was just straight trash. Like, it was said that Jean-Claude wasn't a duelist, only became one so he could marry Mai. And it freaking shows that he had, like, a week to learn the game and then just immediately ran off to go get her. It just, like, Again, it's cool that Mai got an episode and all of that. That's cool. I like that detail. It just, that was probably the worst duel out of the entire original series. Just, ugh. Like, even Yugi versus Johnny Steps has memes out of it. Jean-Claude Magnum versus Mai, just, I don't know. I don't know. It's just my personal opinion. It's not even like the worst thing ever made. Just like, why would I watch this again? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of the episode. What do you all think? Do you think it's someone's up at the time, or maybe not as strong, going forward? Anyway, it's a good. I do think at the end of the day, this is a good trip to get everyone up to date with all the gacha designs, and that's the benefit that this series had. Give you a slow introduction into the gacha-verse, rather than just, okay, we're diving in head first. You're gonna have to deal with these designs now. I mean, it kind of is like that, but it gives you a bit of a warm up with it. If you're still trying to get used to it, go rewatch the series and all that, and you can get used to it more that way. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see all of you next time as we finish the Heartland Dojo saga. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.